All right, PNB Housing is on our radar. First quarter was a healthy quarter for them with profits above estimates and good growth in loan book and disbursements. To talk about their first quarter performance, Girish Kousgi is Managing Director and CEO at PNB Housing Finance. He's with us. Girish, great to have you with us here. Thank you very much for your time. Prashant this side. If I can start by asking you, Girish, how much of the rate cut impact is already, have you taken into account this quarter? How much is left to be accounted for in the next couple of quarters? NIMs have remained stable sequentially. And I think your guidance is now about 3.7% on the net interest margin front. What gives you the confidence? Just break that down for us.
Sure. Good morning, Prashant. So if you look at repo cut in last 6 months, it was close to 100 bips. So in our cost of borrowing, we could see a benefit of about 8 odd bips. So we will be passing on 10 bips effective July. So we have baked that into our Q2, and any further cuts, we will figure out what is the benefit we are getting, and then we will try to pass on the benefit to the customer. So we are pretty much confident on the NIM. So earlier the guidance was between 3.6 to 3.65. Now we are upping the guidance to around 3.7% NIM. So we are pretty much, we are very confident. What gives this confidence is basically because if you remember, we are now trying to move segments. Our focus is now more on affordable and emerging. If you look at the origination in quarter one, it is close to 50%. And on book now, it is about 37%. So by FY27, we expect it to cross 50%. So 50% of the book will be affordable and emerging. So in each of these segments, that is prime, emerging, affordable, and the loan against property, the new vertical which we started this year, in all of these segments, our attempt is to try and increase the yield. And therefore, we are very much confident on NIM being stable at around 3.7% for this year.
Okay, all right. Hi, Mr. Kousgi. Thanks a lot for joining in. So your focus clearly has been on emerging as well as on affordable segments. And as you said, it comes at a better yield. No worries, though, on asset quality? Everything stable on that front?
Yes, I think last quarter, the asset quality GNPA was 1.08. Now it is 1.06. I think going forward, we'll be able to maintain between 1 to 1.1 on a steady state form.
Okay, what about, let's clear out a couple of numbers. What kind of growth guidance can you give us for the year? And you've gone ahead and upped your NIM guidance, I think, a little bit by around 10 basis points. Give us the guidance on both those two numbers.
On retail loan growth, we have guided 18%. We stick to our guidance. Maybe it could be slightly better by end of the year. In terms of NIM, it was initially 3.6 to 3.65. We are very confident, and therefore we have upped the guidance. So it will be around 3.7%.
And the retail book you had mentioned earlier, you see it going to 1 lakh crore. Which quarter does that happen?
So this will happen by March 2027. The retail loan book will cross 1 lakh crore.
Mr. Kousgi, hi, good morning, sir. Great to have you on. So just trying to understand, since you're focusing more on the retail book, could that growth be higher? Could it eventually lead you to perhaps even surpassing your own guidance for overall AUM growth this year?
It could. So which is what I mentioned. So we have guided 18% book growth
for retail.
And with the market, see, as of now, market is quite robust. It is very good. Quarter one being cyclical, you might see most of the companies, posting lesser growth on disbursement and lesser growth on book. This is quite normal. You take any year, quarter one will be muted. Otherwise, demand is quite robust. We see very good opportunity in all the segments. But our focus is more on emerging and affordable and, of course, loan against property. So there could be chances that we could surpass a guidance of 18%.
Where is the ROA headed, sir? This year, negative credit cost guidance is what you have given. On a steady state basis, how do you see the ROA scale up?
So I think currently, if you look at this quarter, we are at about 2.57. So it will be around 2.5 to 2.6 in that range.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kousgi, thank you very much for joining in. Really appreciate it. And good luck to you with all of those plans. Very, very steady start to the year and pretty steady guidance on margins and growth. perhaps 18% on the retail book, and maybe more than that overall as well. That's PNB Housing. Well, in a minute from now, we'll put the spotlight on the pharma space.